is Lynn Tomlinson. Stuart and I were stuck in a South Dakota blizzard this morning, so I wanted to record this video with lots of blowing snow behind me for cool effect. Well, you probably know there's some things we can control and some we can't. So right now, the road we're driving on is really awful. There's still snow on it and we're bumpy, and I hope that doesn't make this little video too bouncy. But it was sunny. It was beautiful outside the car window and this amazing snow everywhere that Father Tim would really love. Speaking of Father Tim, today during his homily, you heard about the difference between doing church and being church. This concept is going to continue. Father Tim and I are going to facilitate a 4-part exploration during Great Lent about what it means to be the church, which is really beyond our external doing actions. I'll share some more here about what you can expect, and we sure do hope you'll join us. Now, the good news for Stuart and me as we make our way home is we have these friends from Stevens College swim community. They were way ahead of us in this journey. I mean, on the road, and they've been sending pictures and road reports. So we are so much better prepared for what we're going through right now. That's actually the intention that Father Tim, Father Chris, and I have for these sessions. What would it be like to build our community even more so we can help each other on our journey, to share our experience, to have even more options to co-create solutions to our personal and our spiritual challenges? It's all about our mutual salvation. I'll go into more detail about the schedule and what to expect. But first, let's notice a couple more differences between doing church and being church. We do church as we share the same parish, the same services, the same prayers, the same hymns, even the same communion. But being church is better. Being church, it can take us to a deeper level. For example, we understand more what each of us brings to the community, as well as what others' gifts are, so we can truly complement each other. There's joys and blessings to both doing and being church, but being is what we need in order to be working forward together. In other words, what are we put here to do as Orthodox Christians? We're calling this program Being the Church. Why am I here? Big shout out to the members of the parish council. They offered feedback and suggestions for this title. See how that works? Now, here are some of the topics we anticipate to explore together. What are we put here for? How do we find our purpose in light of the gospel for the work in the church and the work of the church? What are things we do well as a parish, but that we could improve on? And what are some things we're not doing that we should be doing? What might we discover about ourselves using the context of our God-given strengths and gifts? How might we better understand those in our family? Even including preteens, teens, there's even adult children and our own parents. And then there's vice versa. How might they better get us? And how do we deal with frustrations that keep us from interacting with others who are different from us in some way? This all starts on Saturday, March 16, from 3 to 5 p.m. That first time together, it's going to be a vital foundation exploring our individual God-given gifts in light of how our strengths show up for us and for others. I'll be sharing some of the principles from my knowledge and practice in strength strategy to not only identify strengths, but also apply them effectively. As we increase our personal understanding of ourselves, we can deepen awareness of our purpose together. Next time, we'll continue our discovery of self and others in context of being the church with 3 discussions of chosen topics. We're going to make our way through the Lenten journey. Here's the dates: March 30, April 6, and April 13. These are all Saturdays, and we'll be together from 3:30 to 5. So check your calendars. Send your questions to Father Tim or me. I'm at lynn.tumlinson@gmail.com. You can check the spelling in the directory to get that right. And then plan to join us in being the church.